we started somewhere, and you said what a man needs in a woman. You mentioned spirituality, that's the aspect of Christianity.
Yeah.
And you mentioned, Dr. B, you mentioned companionship, right?
Yeah.
And you mentioned peace of mind. Is there a place for respect? Does a man need respect? I want those things. I want to hear those things men need. As if you are singles. I don't think you're married, right? Yes. What are you looking out for? In a lady you want to get married to, you're looking out for something. It's not just spirituality. Okay, a lady can be spiritual and lacks respect. Am I communicating?
Of course.
A lady can be spiritual and lacks respect. Can you condone? Yes, this goes to you, Mr. Abraham. Can you condone a lady that lacks manners, although she's spiritual? Can you take that?
That's not.
Yes. No.
No.
So that's just saying you also need a lady that respects.
The word respect cannot come in there. I can write a series of books based on respect. There are two types of respect. There is inside respect and public respect. Those two things are quite important. The man in question can get food outside. The man in question can get sex outside. The man in question, what man ever needs, the major need of a man is not the food or sex. It's that respect. Even from another man, not only from a female. You understand me? Whether he's not demanding for it does not mean he doesn't deserve it. So when you cannot respect a guy you're going out with, I think you should just cut it down. Because it's number one problem. That's the fundamental problem. If you cannot respect him, then don't go out with him. Because one day, he will demand for it.
Okay. Thank you, but do you have anything to add to that?
Okay, can I, in a place where you're cutting this person now, or you're dating this person now, and she hides that trait now, and when you now get married, and the person has started exhibiting the contrary, what will like, how are we going to do it now?
Okay, there's no how you can hide smoke. And that's why biblically, sex is not allowed in a relationship because sex will blind your face. Sex will blind your feelings. You will see the wrongs, but you won't be able to counter it because there is emotional lock. You guys are emotionally locked together. So you see that this guy will kill you. But you just go into that is just it. And how will you know someone respects you? Number one, someone that listens to you. When you talk, the person listens. That is one thing called respect. Respect, definition for respect is broad. Respect is like a university. Someone that listens to you, someone that has your view in mind. Someone that agrees with you. There are times, yes, you guys can have argument, yes, but not always. You understand what I'm saying? Someone that agrees to your opinion, someone that values your opinion, and someone that respects your time. Let me just.
So I think that's the answer. You're okay. All right. So I was expecting. I want to ask what men really wants. I was expecting a pile of I want this, I want that, I want that. But unfortunately, what I got was peace of mind, companionship, spirituality. Now, let me get down to the sexual bit. You have a lady that is companionship. Yeah, you have a lady that you actually see as your companion, and you want to settle down with this lady, but the lady lacks spirituality. The lady is not spiritual. What do you do? Will you condone such?
When I mentioned companionship, I remember saying that one of the things, not really the big thing, but just one of them, happens to be companionship. I don't know how others take it, but to me I feel what I want most in a woman is companionship. In as much as I want a spiritual lady, okay, which I do, but if you're too spiritual that you don't have time for me, I can't condone that either. In as much as I want a spiritual lady, if you get into that stage where you're too spiritual, you're always on retreat, you're always in prayer fellowships, you're always in prayer meetings, you always have an engagement to do, but you don't have time for me, because it's going to affect, when we eventually get married, it's going to affect my kids. In as much as my kids need a prayerful mother, they also need a mother that will nurture them, that is at home, that has time for them. Okay, when you talk about respect, I wanted to mention earlier. Okay, you see, the thing about respect is this: a woman might respect you. She honors every word that you say. She obeys everything that comes out from your mouth. Good and fine. But then, if that same woman doesn't respect people around her, a time will come when she will disrespect you, and you wonder, was this the woman I settled for?
Do you think it is possible for a lady to respect you and disrespect people around you? I feel it's what you have that you dish out. It's what is inside of you. If a lady can comfortably respect you for a period of time, you should know this lady has it. So it is what she has that she dishes out to others. So if she respects you and respects you, you would have seen that before time. Do you think it's possible?
It's very possible. We all have seen situations where a woman claims to love a man, but dislikes the family, doesn't treat them with respect.
And then I think that's where spirituality comes in. Because you as a man would have seen that before time. You're going out to a lady that respects you but dislikes your family and you do not know.
That's what I'm saying. In as much as a lady respects me, if she can't respect others around, I'll know that her respect for me is not genuine. It must have been, as mentioned earlier, she might be overwhelmed by maybe the sex love.
Okay.
She sees me as this man she adores. She's driving towards something. That's why she respects me. But if she doesn't respect others around, she might respect me. But a time will come when she gets what she wants. She's eventually going to treat me the way she treats every other person.
Okay. And let me take that. I'm not really satisfied. Thank you. Over to Mr. Talbot. Talking about companionship. No, you talked about peace of mind, right? So I want you to scale it. I want you to maybe place peace of mind. You separate it from being spiritual.
I already mentioned most of my peace of mind, but I want in a relationship that will give me peace of mind, and I want the lady to as well, to be spiritual.
So the question is, where do you place it? Do you see it as also being spiritual? Because to some persons, like I said earlier, different strokes rather for different folks. To some persons, they feel getting a lady that is spiritual will give them peace of mind. Like, your wife is a praying wife,
Okay.
you have this peace wherever you are. She's there for you spiritually, she's there. So now you're talking about peace of mind. Can I get your definition of what peace of mind is?
Peace of mind is, peace of mind still includes what everyone has said. The respect now, the lady now giving you respect now, is still the peace of mind. The spirituality too is still the peace of mind. Where you are sure that your wife got you, she supports you. She's in line with it. She's in line with your dream, with your vision. Like someone that has passion now for going out for souls and all those things now. And you have a wife that also has that kind of passion too. It also gives you that peace of mind, As even if you're in your own ministry now, that at the time maybe you're on something and you're not around for the time, your wife or person you have a relationship with can fit in that place. So it's still part of the place.
It's okay. Then, thank you very much. Talking about what men need in a woman, I think there's this, everybody have what they need, every man have what they need personally. But I think there should be a general picture of what every man is looking at, like what they need from a lady. So, can I get a clue of that general view, what every man needs from a lady? That general, there's this general thing that every man is looking out for. Now, I know we all have our personal criteria to be a woman, like you said, companionship, you said spirituality, you said peace of mind. And now I think there's a general thing that the three of you is looking out for. And I think every man is looking out for. So can I get a clue of that?
Personally, if I may, I feel that question has been answered when you say peace of mind.
So that's general, every man is looking out for peace of mind.
Yeah, because the thing is this, a man who wants respect, if you respect him, he's at peace.
Okay.
A man who wants sex, if you give him sex, he's at peace. A man who's very spiritual, if you're on fire with him at the same frequency, he has peace of mind.
Okay, so you have anything to answer?
Well, there's this thing I want us to know, is that a woman has a womb and also has a spiritual womb. Women don't stress themselves to think. Well, you just reply what you do. If you are good, you just give it back. The good, the process you do and give it back to you multiplied. You come in with your sperm, you process it to give you baby. So that's how a woman is. That is why it is given to a woman to submit. If she cannot submit, she can't process whatever you make on the table.
Okay.
You understand? And that is why the major thing for a woman, the hardest thing is not to love. It's the easiest thing for a woman. But the hardest thing for a woman is to submit, to give that respect. Women are proud. No, it's normal.
You say women are proud?
No, wait, let me tell you. No, you don't get what I mean.
Okay,
you
what's
don't
your
get
point?
what I meant by that word.
What's your point?
Women are beauty in general.
Okay.
You understand? Beauty is pride. Do you understand what I'm saying? Beauty is pride in itself. If you look at how Lucifer lost it, when you're talking about beauty, that's Lucifer. I was privileged to see the devil. He appeared to me. This devil is not ugly. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And this world, clothed in gold, shining. You understand? Beauty is pride. Now, that pride, she can't give it to anybody. And the word, our book of law says, drop that pride. And this man will give you a life. Once you can just drop the pride, drop it on the table. Are you surprised that a whole bishop gives a blank check to his wife? Because the woman's pride is on the table. So.
Okay, thank you. I think we've been able to do justice to what men want and a woman as regards in life. Yes. Now let me take it down. So now I'll come back to that place of submission. How about a story? I want us to do justice to it, but before then,